Hello, everybody. What is going on? Welcome on into After TUF. I'm Charly Arnolt. We are ready to dive into what so far has been the fight of the season between winner Ricky Turcios and his opponent Ludwig Shalinian. Here to help me do so, naturally, the man himself, Ricky, two-time TUF coach Chael Sonnen, and also our reality guru, TJ Lavin. But before we get into these interviews, let's take a look back at Ricky's run on TUF to lock in his spot as a finalist. Superfan Mr. TJ Lavin. TJ, as we just saw in that sneak peek, Brian Ortega and his coaches realize the losing streak they're on. They have lost 5 in a row at this point. They want to keep spirits high. So how important is it in a show full of serious moments to let loose and let the fighters relax a little bit? I feel like that's the motto they've been feeding us since we've been little, so I understand that. Now, while we see the fun side of Coach Ortega, we also have seen that he's built quite the reputation for being late to practice. So even though his team has learned to deal with it, does it set a bad example for these guys that are trying to soak up as much as they can in really a pretty short amount of time? Well, I will let you be the one to tell that to Brian Ortega. But TJ, as a reward for the fighters who advanced to the semis, Dana White provided them the opportunity to FaceTime with their loved ones. So how much did it mean, or does it mean to guys like this who really have been so looped out of the outside world to be able to connect with their loved ones before such a big fight? In a season full of great performances, Ricky and Ludwig put on maybe the best performance to date inside of the octagon. TJ, what did you think as you were sitting there watching these two guys battle it out? Love to see that also. So TJ, what do you think the potential is for Ricky Turcios after you've seen him perform now at this point twice this season? I mean, the guy is fantastic. He knows what he's doing, it seems.
So he's a star. I love that kid.
Yeah, he's a really likable guy, also obviously a very skilled fighter, so I think everyone hopes to see him go far. But TJ, as always, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this edition of After TUF. But guess what? We're going to be back same time, same place next week following the next installment of The Ultimate Fighter right here on ESPN+. So everybody, thank you for hanging with us. I'm Charly Arnolt, and I will see all of you next week. And don't forget, in the meantime, you can catch me on the First Take, Her Take podcast. New episodes dropping every Wednesday, wherever you get your podcasts. Bye, everyone.